that's your go.
Keep dying, that's funny. Hello, yes. Profano, he, him. Go ahead. You stole my moment, so.
My name is Faust. I am also he, him. And we're about to get started. I picked this game because it's a game I particularly enjoy watching playthroughs of. I think its ambiance suits the format of this podcast really well.
Yeah, I actually knew from the moment I said pick a game that has a language theme, I knew you were gonna pick Resident Evil 4.
Actually, that wasn't the first one that jumped to mind. I was thinking of Sunless Sea, actually.
Sunless Sea, yeah, but that's too verbose for this.
That's true,
words.
yeah.
But
so yeah, I ultimately decided to go for something a little more casual.
So what I wanted to do today is, well, as I mentioned before, last episode I picked a topic. Now I'm bringing that topic in. I picked a game for it. So basically, yeah, I picked the topic of language, and languages, and well, grammar, everything to do with language basically. Mostly translation, dubbing and stuff. You can also pick something like Sunless Sea, which is a game with a very refined English.
Yeah.
A foreigner.
Kill it with fire.
It's a foreigner. It's an outsider, but yeah.
Yes.
It sounds funny. It's a foreigner.
I thought we were talking about him, but yeah, I can't speak this language, so.
Yeah, we have plenty to talk about with the game as well, not even with the things that I written down for us. Yeah, I'd like to start with some questions for you. If you have any opinion on languages, which I think you really don't, but I'm gonna have you think a little more.
Yeah,
for example,
I mean, I'm fascinated by language, but I don't want to say I have strong opinions regarding, the discrepancies in language or anything.
He said I'm gonna throw you to pieces, by the way.
How would he do that?
He said, stop, motherfucker. He said, ugh.
These guys have no tactical skill whatsoever. I think that's a cutscene. I can shoot them.
Yeah, he said warn the others. No, I think you can shoot. Yeah, I think you can actually. Yeah.
Oh really? That's cool.
So.
I thought I could clip through the wall. Why are these guys so ridiculously easy? Did I pick easy mode? By accident?
Maybe. You one shot.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Maybe I can check next time.
Difficulties and things.
Yeah. Maybe next time I get to a save point I can check. But anyway, maybe that just makes it better for the stream. But yeah, we'll skip the cutscene.
I'll start with okay. So first question I'd like to ask, which I think you probably have an opinion on it. Is there a language you'd be interested in learning?
Yeah, I used to be really interested in learning Russian just because of Soviet cinema.
Yeah, that's really cool actually. Well, this is a spoiler, but next question was going to be what's your favorite, what language you think sounds the best, and my answer was Russian. So that's interesting that you think so as well. You know.
Yeah, I don't know. It sounds philosophical. Maybe it's the associations with Dostoevsky and other intellectuals, but yeah. I found Russian cinema so fascinating that it made me just. I don't know, I wanted to immerse myself in the movies better by not being distracted by subtitles, so I get a more literal understanding of what they're saying.
Yeah, for the same reason I picked Japanese as a language I like to learn. Because it's an anime, of course. Yeah. It was mostly about reading manga and visual novels.
Would you say that... I'm sorry. Not waiting my turn very well.
Your game too loud?
The game? You think it's too loud? Oh yeah.
For you maybe, so you can hear me.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I don't think I can change it, really. Actually, I'll edit this part out.
Hit Alt Tab. Yeah, I was saying for pretty similar reasons I like to learn Japanese. Not much. It's not really subtitles as much as I like to be able to read untranslated manga and visual novels or the Japanese media.
That's cool. Do you think that the language barrier dilutes the intended meaning a lot for manga?
For everything, pretty much.
Yeah, there's a...
Local.
Sorry, go on.
I mean, localizers sometimes even purposely change the meaning or aspect or theme of the thing they're translating, the dubbing.
Yeah.
You can see that a lot. The Simpsons famous for doing that in Spanish, actually.
Yeah.
Changing the jokes a lot. Some jokes are iconic in Spanish, while no one cares about it in English. Like I named the big one Bitey. You know that one?
No.
I might have misquoted, but you know the monorail episode?
Yeah.
Where Marge discovers that Homer has a family of I don't know what rodent in the locker room. And he says, "I named the big one Bitey."
Yeah. And that's different in Spanish, or
that's pretty forgettable. In Spanish, he says, "I named the big one Cuca," which doesn't mean anything. For some reason, like a huge me. It's like one of the most memorable moments of The Simpsons in the Spanish dub.
That sounds funny.
It's like a really popular meme. By the way, I wanted to clarify, when I say Spanish dub, I always mean Latin American Spanish, unless otherwise specified, because for most of the media you also have an European version made in Spain, which is the same language, of course, but it has like a different approach to it, a different theme behind it, of course, so it's completely different. So unless I'm saying EU Spanish or European Spanish or Spain Spanish or something, I mean Latin American, I want to say Spanish.
When will the chainsaw guy arrive? I'm kind of getting lonely without him.
Yeah, that's actually kind of funny that movies and TV, as far as I know, always have both a Latin American and a European Spanish dub. But video games, it's really long. It's like maybe 10 years ago we started to see some Latin American dubs popping up. It was in Spain for like 10 years or something of games.
Yeah.
Like even if you play Resident Evil 4, I mean, Resident Evil 4 doesn't have a dub in another language, it's just English. But the text, the subtitles are clearly intended for Spain, so even then that was a pretty original. He was just aiming for the Spain region when they were translating the game. Because the thing about Latin American Spanish is that they try to make it more useful to appeal to like the entire continent. While Spain is just Spain, you know, uses many regional words and expressions and stuff. Yeah, so yeah, most games used to be like that, just for everyone, which is a little weird and confusing. Because I remember there's this thing they do in Spain where they call they use the word uncle as a way of saying bro. You know how you say bro, like to your friend? Okay, they say uncle. So when I was playing GTA San Andreas as a child, probably not recommendable. Probably not recommended to do that.
Yeah.
I was playing GTA SA as a child, and I remember seeing how Big Smoke, according to the subtitles, kept calling CJ his uncle, and I thought he was his actual uncle, like they were related. Because that's what they do. They use it's like a very specific word they use.
That's interesting.
Yeah, but see, the translation wasn't trying to appeal to outsiders, Spanish people, and it was confusing for foreigners. So that's what the Latin American dub usually tries, and translation and not just dub, just translation in general. They try to appeal to the wider audience by not using confusing words and words that may confuse others. For example, I never seen a dub using this probably because it's confusing, but in Mexico, a slang for your girlfriend or a girl you might be interested in is vieja, which means old woman. I'm assuming it comes from like older people calling their wife old woman, like you know.
Yeah, like an old married couple, been together a long time.
I'm assuming that's the origin. And it's never used in dubs or anything for some reason. And I think the reason is because in Argentina, vieja means mother.
Right.
So it's weird. I remember once I was talking to this guy from Mexico, and I made a joke about my mother physically abusing me. He thought I said girlfriend, which was even weirder. I was being sarcastic, of course, but still, that was an awful interaction we had there.
Yeah.
So yeah, they try to avoid using those kind of terms generally. And yeah, Latin American dubs mostly are in Mexico, though there's also Venezuela. Like for example, SpongeBob. The SpongeBob dub is made in Venezuela. And also all the History Channel and most reality TV dubs. And I told you about this before in person, but I mean in person, in private, but the voice actor from Mr. Krabs is actually widely used in reality TV shows when for old main characters, and it's just funny to see it.
You don't get anything for killing the cow, right?
The cow? No.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought not.
Probably announcing a condemning from Peter. Yeah.
Oh, that's something.
Yes. Okay. I had more questions. I got a little bit derailed there.
Go on.
What language do you think sounds the best? I'm assuming it's Russian, right?
I mean, yeah, at the top of my head, I like the sound of Russian.
Yeah, I do agree. It's Russian. Really good. I've been hanging out with a Russian guy lately on Discord, and he really likes my Russian accent imitation. I'm not gonna do it here because it's obviously bad, but he thinks it's funny.
Yeah.
So shout out to him. So yeah, actually forgot. I mean, another language it'd be useful for me to learn would be Portuguese. Because when you live in South America and you play online games, like 90% of the people you're gonna come across are Brazilians that speak Portuguese and no Spanish, and maybe not even English. So it makes cooperating really, really complicated. So I would really like Portuguese. Yeah. Portuguese would be the most useful in my daily life for sure. While Japanese is more like a hobbyist language. Like, I'm assuming you could probably use Spanish. Spanish would probably be more useful for you than Russian.
Shit.
In your regular life, right? Because of immigrants in the US. So it's kind of like that. But also, yeah, you have a language you think sounds really, really bad, like the worst sounding language of all?
I don't know, I don't love French as much as I used to, because when you watch a lot of French cinema, it stops sounding so fancy.
You keep moving ahead of me. Yeah. Oh. Okay.
Oh, I keep on. Sorry, I didn't mean to. I thought you were asking me a question.
No. Sorry, I was asking you, but you're predicting. You keep predicting my future questions here. Because I was gonna ask: is French overrated or overhated? Because it feels like there's two sides of the argument. You either hate French or you think it's the best thing to ever happen.
I don't really believe in xenophobia in general, so I'm inclined to say that it's overhated, but at the same time, I don't really have a follow-up to that, but I do think as a language, yeah, it is a bit overrated, because yeah, I don't find it as fancy as I used to.
It kind of feels like movies from 10 years ago. They painted French as the language of love, the most glamorous language ever. And young people nowadays, Gen Z and maybe younger millennials, they just hate French for no reason.
Yeah.
I think it's alright. I like how French people sound speaking English and Spanish as well, maybe.
Yeah. I can understand that.
I think it's like a. You know what? If we have the time, we're gonna make a language Tierlist right here. Mark my words.
I'm sorry about that. And what did you say?
If we have the time today, we're gonna make a language Tierlist.
Tierlist. That sounds fun.
Yeah, it sounds really fun. Just gonna. I don't know what a wrong time is, but we're gonna have to. Voice language, I really don't like the sound of Korean dubs.
Really?
Yeah.
Go on.
I like K-pop. I like for sure K-pop. I think K-pop Korean sounds fine, but when they're dubbing something, a video game, or maybe the video games are originally Korean, it just sounds, I don't know, it sounds weird. My sister, she's a Korean, but she likes Korea, she likes K-pop, she likes K-drama and stuff. Even she admits they sound like old people when they're dubbing stuff. Every single character just sounds like they are like 70 years old or something. So
That's interesting.
I don't really like. I think it sounds a little weird.
Korean is
people actually. Go ahead.
The Korean language is very famous for sounding relaxing, and some people, watch K-dramas just because of the dialogue. They like listening to it.
Yeah, I think it's mostly about a voice actor issue. I'm sure K-dramas, with their live action actors, I'm sure that sounds better.
Right.
But the Korean dubbing is a weird thing which I really don't like much. So this brings me to: do you think any languages are underrated?
I never really thought about that. What do you think?
Chinese.
What? No.
The exact same thing I think about Korean, about it being really of the Korean dubs being really awkward and hard to appreciate. Many people think that about Chinese, and I disagree. So in the gacha community, gacha games, gacha games.
Yeah.
Most of the good ones they come from China.
Yeah.
And it's like a really like. The community, the Western community, usually is divided into you either playing Japanese or in English, but no one plays in Chinese, and I really like Chinese personally. I think I'm a big sub over dub person, and that's always a thing I like. I like that always, because you see many weebs who say, yeah, I prefer sub over dub, and then when they play a Chinese game, for example, they play it in Japanese, which is dub, because the game's Chinese. So yeah, there's some hypocrisy going there with a sub over dub debate. Sorry, dub over sub debate. Oh yeah, sub over dub. Yeah, so I really do think Chinese is underrated when it comes to that kind of stuff. I really like the sound of it. Maybe the overexposure from playing Battlefield 2 as a child and just hearing the Chinese voices, I guess. So I got, let's see, I got any more questions? Oh, is because a little funny? I mean, I was gonna ask on overrated language, but I guess you don't have anything too interesting to say about it, right?
No.
I was gonna say Japanese, but I already said it pretty much, so yeah. Favorite dead tongue, and why is it Latin?
I mean, yeah, Latin sounds the most theatrical of all of them.
Average Powerwolf fan.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, Latin is great. I'm a pretty big hater of the Roman Empire for what they did to Greek mythology. I think they cooked with their language personally.
Reaction time.
Oh, I wasn't really looking. I failed you. Yeah, you didn't have my blessing. That's why you died. My moral support was missing.
Let's see. Run for it, run for it, run. Hey. The last part always gets me off guard the first time.
I get to a clit.
A clit? Oh yeah, you're right.
Sorry, let me sound like a pub. I saw a TikTok of someone explaining what a clit was with this. No, this scene specifically was saying you had to go near the tunnel and look up because there was a rare loot on the ceiling. So whenever I see this scene, I think of that. I'm not a degenerate.
You're very familiar with the female anatomy. I get it.
So I'm gonna ask.
What's the crouch button again?
that zombie just fucking kill himself?
Seems that way.
I was Spaniard. Anyway. Yeah.
No
Do you
idea
have a
where they
favorite
come-
English accent? Other than whatever you speak over there in your place?
I like British a lot. It automatically makes you sound smart.
British is a really interesting language. About it.
Unless you're Sargon of Akkad.
I like it very much. Many punk artists pull it off. It sounds really good.
Where the hell are they coming from?
Anarchy for the UK. It's coming sometime. Cause I wanna be an anarchy. Okay, sorry. Yeah, I agree. British, surely as a general thing. I will pick Cockney mainly. Well, yeah, that's great. I probably don't. A favorite Spanish accent?
Favorite Spanish accent? I never thought of that either.
Yeah, you probably don't. I don't think you have to. You have to have one for a language you don't speak. Because it sounds the same.
Yeah.
All the time. I have one. Mine is. Do you pronounce this Basque or Basque? It's Basque, right? You're from Basque country in Spain.
Oh, I don't know. Sorry.
Okay, so I'm assuming it's Basque. So there's so in Spain there are like 5 languages that are spoken on top of Spanish, and one of them is Basque. Well, when these Basque countries like a place that's trying to, you take the Texas of Spain, you know, they're trying to separate from Spain. They want to be their own country.
Fuck.
Whatever, just forget it. Not important. Well, there's an accent in Basque country, I don't know where from exactly, which I really like the sound of. Keep going again.
Yeah.
I guess it kind of sounds like, you know what I was doing this in British. It's kind of like that because it is. I'm gonna try to imitate it. It's like hola, Faust, ¿cómo estás? Me gusta mucho verte fuera de nivel. Something like that. Like it's stereotypical. Yeah, I really like it because me gusta mucho porque es muy entretenido. The way it sounds. That's my favorite Spanish accent. In case you care, if you even care, like the music.
That's very rough around the edges. You know, a little more abrasion.
Yeah, it's kind of British. Like it's the same British going on. So yeah, that's one of my questions. So I feel like we had like 20 minutes.
I'm sorry?
Those questions took us like 20 minutes already.
Alright, that's fine.
Okay, I was worried about this episode being too short, so I guess that's good.
Yeah.
So let's see.
These guys have nice throwing arms.
Good throwing stuff I use.
Nice.
Imbecile. Yeah, on the topic of dub or sub, what do you stand on?
Almost always subbed, but I did watch a movie I think was better in dubbed because it made the movie funnier.
Yeah. Which movie?
It's Casanova by Federico Fellini. It's not
Italian?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not a comedy movie, but it has a lot of... it's very over the top and campy and opulent, and it just... The bad dubbing was the icing on the cake, which made it so just... not really easy to appreciate.
Right. Oh, is this where you find Luis?
Oh, what?
Is this where you find Luis?
Oh, Luis. Right.
Yeah, I hear the banging.
I forgot you find him here.
I think so, yeah. Someone's knocking on. Or was over there, that is. Luis. Oh. Bye, Luis.
Sorry, did you want to watch the cutscene?
You will. see a guy show up.
Feeble human. Now.
Oh.
Alright, now
Well,
I'm
he
here.
goes.
Very strange to play without watching the cutscenes. It's the same with
You
Metal
like
Gear
that meme,
Solid.
I only keep cussing what happened, and it's like a Yakuza scene where someone's pointing a gun at someone else, and then suddenly it's a go-kart game.
Yeah.
Race, not game. Yeah.
Gotta select. What are you buying?
Isn't he
Not
Australian,
enough cash, stranger.
this guy?
I think it's Australian.
This fellow.
Is
Yeah,
that
just
all,
in stuff from,
stranger?
Is it all, stranger?
Thank
Actually,
you.
yeah, playing this
Thank
game as a
you.
child was really weird. Because
Is that
I'm pretty sure the version I had pirated was only in English.
Thank you. What
So
are
like
you
I could only
buying?
understand the zombies. So that was really
Not
funny.
enough cash, stranger. What are you selling?
I remember finding this guy's
Is that all, stranger?
voice really interesting, but not being able to
Thank
understand what
you.
he was saying.
Is that
Yeah.
all? Thank. Ah.
That's something interesting
Thank
because
you.
I
What
think
are
it
you
was many years
buying?
later
Not enough
reflecting
cash,
back on this game,
stranger.
Mhm.
What are you selling?
and I had in my head his quotes, which sounded like gibberish to me back in the day, but then I could make sense of them. Because that's a really interesting thing happens with language, at least to
What are
me.
you buying?
When I think about something I haven't thought
What are
of
you
in years,
buying?
which is in English,
What are
and
you
I cannot
selling?
understand it. Many times I actually understand what the person is saying. Like song, it comes along with songs, you know.
Mhm.
So like thinking about a song for like, I guess like maybe a big show I never watch anymore, it was in English, and then I'm like, oh wait, I can actually understand it now, which is weird because I remember the words that were being spoken even though I didn't understand it, and now I can. So it's kind of messing with my head a little because how I can't remember the exact sound, so that's weird. I can't remember
Yeah,
the
that's-
exact sound,
it's
otherwise I won't be able to hear it anymore.
How that
Here,
works.
remember what it's saying. Yeah, but I feel like that comes with the slight similarities in the language and also what was I gonna say? But I understood
know.
maybe a little bit of how the language works. Because you gave me something in Russian,
Mhm.
and in 2 years I knew Russian. I probably will remember it, I think, because Russian is a little different, very different actually. So that's probably got to do with it a little. So yeah, my take on dub versus sub, for more like, I guess for more like story games, it's like always sub for me. Like Resident Evil, if you got a dub, I would do sub every single time.
Mhm.
Now, right. My online games, it kind of depends. Like for something like Overwatch, Valorant, League of Legends. That's Spanish sub territory. I mean Spanish dub territory for me, honestly. Because like that series is kind of goofy, it's charismatic, you know. So I kind of want to hear, I want to hear the characters. I want to see what they say in Spanish, because I feel like you might actually speak to me a little more even. And even then, it's just fun to see like the Homer Simpson voice after League of Legends. That's how can you pick any other dub when the Homer Simpson you grew up with is League of Legends, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, for more serious games like Siege, I won't play Siege in Spanish. I play in English. I feel like a more serious game like that. It fits a little better, probably.
Yeah, I really think about this in the context of games. It's almost always with more linear narratives.
Yeah, I will
like-
play. Go ahead.
Just movies or shows.
Yeah, on shows I'm pretty much only sub.
Yeah.
I watch anime in dub with people like dub. I'm okay with that. I don't mind. But yeah, I think sub's way better. Like, I was saying, Oh, hello.
These guys are just running into me. Fuck.
You're stupid.
I may be stupid, but fuck you.
I was gonna ask for games that are originally in English. I prefer to just have everything in English with text. That's so I get a true experience. I mean, what do you mean about that? How did I not kill you?
But he gave me iframes. That nice guy. That's what hugging
that was a
does.
thing.
Protects you from not only emotional wounds, but physical ones as well.
I was gonna say, yeah, for games that have no dub, like the art serious story text-based, I still prefer to play in English if that's a original language, because I get the true experience, you know. I mean, that's just obvious. When you read something, you prefer it to be the author's actual vision of it.
Yeah.
And even for games that are like, even if I'm just when I have the audio in English, it's hard for me to focus when the text and the audio, and the subtitles on the audio are in different languages. In Spanish and English, specifically. It's not one-on-one, so it kind of mixes in my head a little. It's hard to comprehend it. Because they're saying something and I'm reading something else, and that's not comfortable at all.
Yeah. Did you see that part where I tried to kick him off the bridge, but then he hit the invisible wall?
No.
I have to wonder what that looks like in the remake, because I imagine it looks even goofier if the same principle applies. Just imagine seeing someone bump off air because there's an invisible wall there in real life.
Yeah, I was asking, do you have anything to tell me? Or any of the stuff we talked about so far?
I did want to mention before I forget that there's this very ironic quote in the movie Nostalgia by one of my favorite directors, Andrei Tarkovsky. This woman was reading poetry that was originally from a different language, and he said to throw it out because poetry, like all art forms, is untranslatable. I just thought that irony was amusing.
I mean, yeah. You're just looking at the translator's view most of the time, not the original author's.
I mean,
maybe that's. If you consider that The Simpsons is way more popular in Latin America than in the US, then maybe it's not so bad, is it?
Yeah.
Because again, the translation really appeals to the audience. Oh god, what? That's not physically possible.
What? You're telling me that this game isn't 100% realistic?
Yes.
Shut up.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it. On the other hand, I think that, even before the translation, the author's intent can be, diluted, either by the editor or any number of things.
That's right. We're talking about self-published O2. How do you pronounce that? O2.
I usually pronounce it auteur.
Auteur. We're thinking about an auteur work. That's not the case, is it? Auteur.
I hear people pronouncing it in different ways.
I'm pretty sure Sunless C specifically tells you not to play in a different language.
That's cool. Was it written by one guy, you know?
I'm not sure. I know the company's a little scummy.
Scummy?
Allegedly, they fired someone for no reason, and now people turn against them.
Like even your
Has some
hipster
negative
BB.
reviews. Has some negative reviews just because of it. So yeah, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe. So I was gonna tell you about some fun things about localization I came across in some games I played. So
Gotta squeeze maximum amount of value out of this.
I'm not finding much time to talk here.
Sorry. Go on.
That's fine. No, it's fine. Just keep telling stuff. No, I looked at the way Overwatch and Valorant handle the Spanish stuff and compare them. I mean, well, let's start by saying Valorant is way superior. But so the Spanish stuff in Overwatch has something that has always bothered me.
Yeah.
You know how Overwatch you have like this? Okay, this guy's from Sweden, this guy's from Japan, this guy's from yeah. You have many different people from many different backgrounds in Overwatch. For the most part, when a character ults and he's a teammate, they are teammate, the character says the quote in English, the ult quote, and when there is an enemy, they say the same quote, but in their native language. They're foreigners, of course. That's fine. That's cool. I love that. Now, in the Spanish dub, you would think. I mean, you would think English-speaking characters, Americans, Irish, whatever. You think they would have an English accent and say things in English, but they don't. I do not understand why.
I mean, the answer is probably just laziness. But
Translated. Yeah, it's probably just that. And well, another thing worth mentioning is that two characters, Hilary and Sombra. Hilary is Peruvian and Sombra is Mexican. They just sound like the rest of them. They just sound like a neutral Spanish dub. They don't have like a particular accent or anything. Which is fine. I mean, that's it would probably sound a little weird if one of them just started speaking with many regional
What are you selling?
words and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, that's a thing.
Is that all,
Valorant,
stranger? Is that all?
they actually do that. The American character and the Scottish character, they say
Is
words,
that all,
some words in
stranger?
English, and they have like an accent when they speak Spanish, which I really love. And I think Valorant also makes the accent really noticeable. Because they struggle to pronounce words the way English speakers would pronounce. Like they cannot roll their R's. They cannot say ra. They can say da. They can say r. I find it really fascinating. A bit weird, yeah, because every single character in the game, except for the one from Mexico, does it. but I think it's really cool how the accent. They really made, because all the actors are Spanish people, they really made them sound like they're foreigners. I really like the way Valorant approach the Spanish dub. I think it's superior to Overwatch in every single way. So that's a thing I really love about it. I guess I haven't played much Siege in Spanish. I'm guessing it's alright. Doesn't appeal to me. I do wonder though, because we also have like kind of nationalities, so I wonder if maybe Goyo or Amaru have like a distinct accent from the countries. And also another thing about Valorant is that the Mexican character is voiced by the same woman in both Spanish and English, so that's interesting.
Voiced by the same person?
Yeah, same person. Voices the character of Reina in Spanish and English. She's Mexican. Whee! So that's interesting as well. So I was gonna go somewhere with this. I forgot. Alright, another thing I found. I don't know if I should talk about this because it's not really that relevant and it's kind of a controversial topic, but you know how modern American media tries to not make white people voice non-white characters a lot.
Like how?
Like for example, Dr. Hibbert voice actor who was white stepped out of the role, and I was voiced by a black character.
Yeah.
Apu was cancelled and removed from the show because the actor was white as well.
Yeah.
This is a really modern topic in American media about not making non-white actors voice non-white. About making white actors not voice non-white characters. Yeah, I mean that's the thing. Which I understand. America has like a race culture no one else does, with racial identity, politics and stuff. But how do those people expect dubbing to work?
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Because how many Indian actors with an Indian accent who speak Spanish can you find? What about the Bulgarian dub for Apu or something more skilled? Like you're gonna have to dub the Simpsons to Russian. How many Indians who speak Russian are you gonna find who are also voice actors? Who also are around Apu's age? You know. So I don't see anyone trying to address that. Again, I understand it's mostly for the way American audiences perceive it, and I understand also that the original voice actor now is going to dub for everyone pretty much. Because like the original voice cast is still by the original author of the movie or whatever you're watching, so it makes sense that it's of importance. But yeah, I found that to be really consistent about, because you cannot ever dub anything pretty much.
Yeah.
Like yeah. So that's a thing.
I feel like these guys are getting more and more persistent. I don't know.
It's getting harder.
I keep on expecting them to just die like that.
And with that, I can segue to my topic, which I find funny about the Simpsons characters as well. Is that whenever a voice actor in the Simpsons quits, they have to kill the character, and there's no really screen time. While in the Spanish dub, I'm pretty sure Skinner had like voice actors at this point. I mean, they're Skinner necessarily, but the Mr. Burns voice actor used to fail a lot. But I'm assuming a voice actor wasn't available. So if you look at all the seasons, you can hear Apu sounding like Mr. Burns, Flanders sounding like Mr. Burns, Skinner sounding like Mr. Burns, and Mo sounding like Mo as well. Those three, some episodes have the same voice actor as Mr. Burns.
My hand fell asleep because of the awkward position. But yeah, go on.
No, I think that's funny how, again, the original dubs put in such a high horse where you cannot have a character. You cannot have a character anymore if the voice actor is not available, while in every single dub they're like, yeah, I guess we have to make do.
What's wrong with me today?
I found that to be really funny. I have some more random shit to talk about random media stuff.
I'd love to hear your random shit.
Yeah, I'm also thinking we could just go to the tier list if you want to do that.
Do you think we have time for the random shit in the tier list?
It's not that much. I can just say some random shit.
Sure.
See.
You're going a little bit quiet.
Am I going quiet?
Yeah.
Well, good.
It's a little bit better, yeah. Might have to turn the...
There we go. I turned it myself.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. So yeah, let's see. What I always found weird about English is that you don't have, for the most part, a way to express the smallness of a word. Like, you know, kitty and cat, for sure. But like, you don't have like an actual suffix you always use. I mean, I think there's one, right? But it's kind of rare.
Yeah, it's like we have...
I'm certain it will be
kitchenette, but we don't have a small version of a kitchen. Like, if we did have one, it would be like a kitchen-y or something.
Yeah,
weird.
the Y, yeah, the Y is something used for that, but I didn't say tiny, but yeah, in Spanish it's really common. You just hito to it. You say so Leon will be Leoncito.
Yeah.
That's cute. Yeah, I found that. I also found that interesting how English doesn't really have a consistent way of saying it.
Jesus.
I'm talking about language as well. You guys don't have a concept of light blue. I mean, you do have a concept of light blue. You have a word for it, which we do.
We just call it baby blue or whatever.
Yeah, baby blue. We call it celeste. Like Celeste, the name, spelled the same way. Yeah, and in some languages, I think it's some East Asian languages that have.
I can't
Oh no! Wait,
remember.
no, wait. It's us. It's you. You guys do not tell the two shades of green apart.
Yeah.
Light green and dark green. You don't say that ever. I think, which we do.
Mm-hmm.
Like for example, the shotgun ammo packs on screen, they're light green, and the
Yeah.
grenades dark green. But I mean, you can obviously express it. It's not impossible, but it's not like a thing that comes to mind naturally to you.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say, yeah, East Asian languages, they didn't have a concept of orange until like 100 years ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh
it's
yeah,
really
that
quite-
makes a lot of sense. I heard that somewhere. I can't remember where exactly.
I might have said it myself actually.
I could be.
Yeah, so that's interesting.
I really want
How
this fish.
well,
but-
culture is affected by language. I mean, language is affected by culture many times.
Oh well.
You can eat it.
I know,
Right.
but I'm at full health. I actually can't eat it. I'll just let its corpse rot there and mess up the ecosystem, I guess.
Yeah, the mechanic of healing herbs giving you more max health was a little weird.
You think so? It is a little bit weird because it's the first time the series has incorporated a progression system, as far as I'm aware. Like, it used to just be you'd have a constant thing of health, or
Yeah.
you'd get one item that could increase it permanently.
Yeah, so let's see what other things I have here.
I really hate how Gyarados can't trip on these. I mean, of course, they would have to change the AI, but it still doesn't seem very fair.
You know what ganado means?
No. I just know that it's what they're called.
I forgot. What do you call? Wait. What do you call like a group of barnyard animals?
A group of animals? I'm not sure.
Like in a barnyard, like in the what do you call that?
A herd or...
Granja.
I'm not
Granja,
sure.
Spanish to English.
Mm-hmm.
Like in a farm, yeah. Animals in a farm. They have a name for them. I don't know why I didn't look at the name. Sorry, it's probably bad.
It's fine.
Ganado means. Wait, I have to think about it. It's obvious. It's easy. Somebody I forgot. Oh, cattle, of course. Livestock.
I'm sorry.
Ganado means livestock. Yeah, they're basically animals.
Yeah.
You know when the Talkman shows up? Oh, you skipped it.
I'm sorry, what?
I said, is this where the Talkman shows up? They're from Turkey? Because he looks Turkish.
Oh,
Because he has a beard and he's bald.
we're almost at an hour.
Well, almost an hour. No, it's 40 minutes, I think. Right?
Leon, I've been able to get
Yeah,
some
yeah.
info on
Are you still recording, by the way?
Fill me in.
Yes.
Just checking.
Apparently,
Okay, just checking.
there's a religious
I never
cult
stopped
involved.
recording.
Yeah. So I wanna have a little rant here because I already talked to you about this, but there seems to be people who think all animation is anime because anime means animation. I think those people are fucking stupid.
Why don't you tell us what
Not
you really think?
gonna sugarcoat it. No, because again, I'm gonna keep it short. But katana means sword, so all swords are katanas. Salsa means sauce, so all sauces are salsas. That's basically it. Anime refers to Japanese animation from in other languages. I mean, it's from other languages. So it's just that. It's not animation in general. Fuck
Yeah.
the whole language was oh, fuck you. Fuck you.
I think that
Uh,
I don't know, like we need some standard of consistency with our words, otherwise, I don't know, just nothing does mean anything.
Yeah, I know that's a response for people gatekeeping anime and saying stuff isn't anime, and I get that. I get that they may be wrong about that, but the argument just bothers me so much. It goes against language itself.
Right.
There's many more examples I can think of many
Hey,
right now.
where
But
were
yeah,
you?
but yeah, Ganado is one, I guess. I can't be playing Resident Evil 4 and looking at a cow and saying that's Ganado, because Ganado is the zombies in this game.
I forget how much health he has.
Yeah, it's pretty. I used to run away from him.
That's fine.
I mean, I killed them as well, of course, but I ran for a bit. So yeah, I think I don't have much else to say. I think.
That's fine.
I mean, I do have stuff to, but not really interesting. I like to go ahead and make that language tier list right now. If
Okay.
you don't mind.
Go on.
Let me. I'm gonna pull up an actual tier list here. I'm gonna make it together.
That was spicy.
100 plus languages. Oh god.
I'm fine, I swear.
No. You want me to record my side of this? I'm gonna stitch the footage together, or is that too much?
I'm sorry.
You want me to record my side of this and we stitch the footage together, or is that too much?
You can if you want to, but it's... I don't see the point.
Oh, it could be fun, but yeah.
I amuse
Okay.
myself so much. Oh, but
Okay, let's start.
did you want to visualize your
Yeah,
tier
you
list?
Yeah, I mean, but it doesn't matter that much, I think. But
Yeah, but I don't know. It might be a nice feature to have just in
I
case.
think
but
so. Yeah. I'm
but
gonna do
yeah,
it.
may as well turn it on.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Very well. Let's start. Uzbek
Uzbek.
from Uzbekistan. I'm gonna skip those. Kazakh or Hungarian. But you like Hungarian movies, don't you?
Yeah, I like the ones by Bellatar.
Isn't Satan Tango from that too?
Yes.
Okay.
We gotta watch
Awesome.
that together sometime.
Of course. Hungarian. S tier, A tier, B tier, C tier, D tier, F tier. Those are your options.
Hungarian.
I'm gonna remove D actually because that's too many.
You're gonna remove B.
D. We got S A B C D. I mean S A B C F. We have.
Okay, I'll put Hungarian in B.
Okay. Finnish.
I'll put it in B as well.
Kulia, 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 enanara kulia tameda, evoleta dai sole. How to say Corpic line? I butchered that, I know. Estonian, we don't care, do we?
Yeah. B
Korean?
or C.
Okay,
You know, I put that in A.
Korean A?
Yeah.
Okay. I can agree with that. Guarani?
I don't know that.
Yiddish?
Yiddish B.
Isn't it Hebrew? Or is it different?
They're both. Fuck.
They're
They're both Jewish, yeah.
Okay. Nahuatl, Navajo, Aymara, Mapuche. Okay, you don't know these. Nigerian Pidgin, no. Cameroonian Pidgin, no. French?
French, B or C, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah, I have to skip a bunch because most of these we'll have an opinion on.
Yeah.
Spanish?
Didn't we do Spanish? I did it in B.
No, you
Maybe it just sounded like.
you would finish in B.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense, but I like a lot of Finnish bands, so I don't know.
Salam korban klarin, adaya budaise, sadam korban klarin, Localizations. Anyway,
Yeah.
I will finish on Spanish in B.
Yes.
Okay. Portuguese.
I don't want to all put them in B, but yeah.
Italian. Hey.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay.
I like
Romanian.
Italian.
Oh, Romanian. You're supposed to Romanian. I think in Lupus Day at the end, the Pater Nostri. That's Romanian. I think. That's the only thing I think of when I heard Romanian.
I put Romanian in A. That's where Dracula's from.
Well, what's from? Dracula?
Dracula.
Oh yeah. I think that when Dracula was written, it was actually in Hungary or something. Is what I heard.
Not the version I read.
I mean, it's Transylvania. Yeah, but I think it moved with World War and stuff. You know, Catalan.
What was that?
Catalan.
What is that?
Language in Spain. Zama. Hindi.
Hindi? B.
B. Okay, I got you.
Maybe,
English.
I don't want it. I'll put it that in C or F.
Okay. Don't know that. Don't know that.
I wonder if the white supremacist who's stalking me will accuse me of white guilt.
Oh god.
Oh yeah, I've been stalked by an ex-friend who became radicalized, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh yeah.
And all other pronouns are equally as valid.
What is this SMS? I think that's right.
I'm sorry?
Repeat? No, I'm trying to find something. Guarani?
Just
Guarani's pretty
anything.
good. Magahi, Adri, Matihili, Odia, Bavarian?
Bavarian? Don't know too much about Bavarian. That's in Germany, right?
Yeah.
Bavaria. I think
Which means like that, like.
German as a language is nice. I put it in A, at least.
Okay. I mean, German's a different one, right? Probably.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's not here actually. No, I think this is German.
You can add it later.
Western Persian. Oh boy, you know what strong opinions I have about Western Persian. Okay. Russian.
S.
Okay. Polish. What's the difference?
I mean,
Just kidding.
I know a lot of Russian bands. I mean, Polish bands, but I don't know too many that actually speak the language.
Oh, you have a Batyoshka.
Yeah, true, but I don't really listen to what they say.
That's pretty good. I'm gonna put it in A if you don't have an opinion. Czech.
I put that in A too.
Okay. Slovak. Slovak, sorry. I think Slovak's pretty similar to. I think I talked to a Serbian dude once. He told me like Serbian, Croatian, Czech. I don't know how many languages are pretty much the same, so I'm just gonna skip that. Right?
Well, they did make a Serbian film, so I guess we'll put that in S.
Okay. Dutch? Dutch pretty good, right? A probably?
Not really sure. It's the Netherlands, right? Or
Yeah.
am I confusing it? Yeah.
Wait, when do you rank Hindi?
Didn't I put it in B?
Yeah, I forgot about it.
Yeah.
Because I was saying, oh, it's all European languages except for Korean, but we have Hindi, it's fine.
Yeah.
Good. Oh well, good Dutch, what do you put there?
I don't know.
Okay, Bulgarian, speak Slovene, skip, Belarusian, Greek.
I put Greek in A. I think it's a
Okay.
very historical sounding language.
Mandarin,
Mandarin, no opinion.
pretty good.
Does this have treasure in it?
Okay, Afrikaans, Hakka, Jin, Zhang, Latvian, Xinjiang, wait, yeah, Xinjiang, Latvian.
I don't know.
Well, I know Spy Forger, it's pretty good band, so I'm gonna give B. Arabic? Arabic's pretty good sounding.
Yeah, I think so too.
A's.
Yeah, A.
But, okay. Amharic, Hausa, Somali, Swedish.
I'll put
Ooh, Swedish. Wait, do you have an opinion?
Amharic I put A, I think.
You know, what's Amharic?
It's Ethiopian language.
Oh, okay. My boy has seen pretty Ethiopian movies.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, I removed the tier. No.
You fool!
No, what have I done? I know, I'm gonna use again, right? Yeah. Fine, it was S tier.
Something that might interest you.
We already
Damn
met.
it.
Why do you need your own dedicated cutscene?
Got a selection of
No.
What are you
what did I put that? Oh yeah, Russian.
S.
Yeah. Wait, what else was in? Oh, several Croatian was in S as well.
Mm.
Is that
That's it, I think.
Thank you.
So we got Swedish, and I made a new tier which is all black with no text. Should I put Swedish there?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's perfect.
Hebrew?
Thank you.
B.
Is that
Okay.
all? Thank you.
Javanese? Not Japanese, Javanese. Javanese. Javanese.
I'll put that at A, personally.
Oh, okay. Indonesian?
B.
How do you know all that? Malay?
I don't know all that. I'm just guessing, really. This is
Malay?
don't know.
F. Sudanese?
What was that?
Like Sudan.
I don't know what it sounds like.
Okay. Tagalog? Tagalog's alright. It's like a mix of English and Spanish. Pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Cebuano? Vietnamese? I played some Vietnam games. That sounds cool. Yeah. Khmer? Malagasy? Danish?
Spanish?
Danish.
Danish?
Yeah.
B.
Okay. Hawaiian?
I don't know. I feel like
I have no idea. Okay, let's skip. Japanese, A or S?
Japanese is A.
Okay. Swahili?
Don't know.
Okay. Kinjar Wand? Zulu? Xhosa? Igbo? Sotho? Northern Sotho? Guana? Norwegian? Black tea.
Don't know.
Wait, should I put Finnish on the black tea as well?
Sure. Although that is a topic of immense debate, whether it's a part of Scandinavia.
It's not, but it's a black metal tea. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I think Icelandic should probably go on the black metal tea as well, right?
Yeah.
But yeah.
It's
Okay.
arguably even more black metal.
Why don't I do it? Turkish.
Don't know.
I don't know either. Oh, wait, I really like the voice actor from Battlefield 1 in the Ottoman Empire. That's an A. Anyway, that's it. We have plenty of languages we don't speak. I skipped standard German for some reason.
I put that in A.
Okay. Sinhala, can be good. Oh, do you have a Thai? An opinion on Thai?
A European
Thai?
what? Oh, I
Thai?
don't know.
Have you had Thai food?
Yes, and I've enjoyed it.
It's good? How
Yeah.
good is it?
I put it at B tier, honestly.
Okay.
Not my favorite,
Yeah.
but like, it's definitely isn't bad.
There you go, we're done. Yay! The official Faustian film Let's Plays. Language Tierlist.
Yes.
It's beautiful,
Speak
magnificent.
S tier or die.
Speak Swedish, Norwegian, Finnish, or Icelandic, or die.
Yes.
Or Russian or Serbo-Croatian. Anyway.
So you think we recorded enough this session?
It's probably a bit boring, but should be fine.
I think it was interesting actually, but yeah, I don't want to. I feel like we have to talk too much, just to fill the space. So yeah, I'm content with the amount we talked.
Okay, so we're gonna wrap this up right now, and you're gonna tell me what topic do you have for next week? I'm interested to hear that.
One of my very favorite topics, we're going to talk about. Well, I'm going to bring up a list of underrated metal bands.
Oh, I think we're gonna be fandom again. Good.
Yeah. I thought you said fandom. Now I realize my mistake. I'm an idiot. But
No, I said sorry. I said fam.
I know what you said.
Okay, female domination. Okay. Okay.
So yeah, make sure you pick a good game for this.
I'm gonna be. I'll be sure to do it.
Mhm.
So I think. Okay, that's it. Thank you for
Yeah.
coming today. I hope it wasn't too boring. I didn't have much of an
I
idea what to
think
talk about.
the
came up-
gameplay and the conversations made this engaging, but that's just me. But
Hopefully they do. So that's it. I forgot how to do an outro, so
my name has been Faust.
my name. You will never know my real name. Bye.
Bye bye.